Where is your bed? I thought there would be a bed here.
No, man, that was all part of the old Howard Hughes, like darkness. Like,
yeah.
We made up with the audience now. We're back.
Okay.
We're happy. We're doing segments.
You're cleaned up.
Shingle free.
Shingle free. 100% shingle free.
You got your attitude all fixed? Question mark?
Am I upstaging you guys? Am I making you guys turn?
I think it looks good.
He's wearing a glow hat, and I've got a box in front of me.
Isn't this the definition of upstaging? Like you stand upstage and you make your fellow performers turn their
I would
backs?
I would say come down a little bit, so then.
Calm down. Calm down a little bit.
I have one more segment I could do.
Hell yeah. You weren't kidding when you said segments.
Mind blowers from my therapist. When you go to therapy, you're Billy Idol and you're with me. Mind blowers from my therapist. I'm from my therapist. I'm screaming with my fist. I'm a I mean,
just if you're gonna steal Nick Cave songs, just tell the crowd.
I'm Billy Idol. What do you mean? Nick.
Oh, that. Billy Idol.
For the listeners at home, the look on Jeff Davis's face just now.
That was okay. I'll call that. If you draw a triangle of Billy Idol, Nick Cave, and David Byrne, you're right in the middle of that triangle.
Yeah.
There was a bit of David Byrne in there too.
Yeah. Well, I know how to make it more David Byrne, but I don't know how to make more Nick Cave. I don't even know.
Well, let's try it.
You want to give the full burn?
You'll never want what you want. Go in your therapist.
Now go full slider over to Billy Idol now.
Gonna go to my therapist.
Now give me a little PJ Harvey. PJ Harvey.
How about Paul Harvey?
Paul Harvey.
Paul Harvey.
Paul Rubens. Paul Rubens.
Come on, that's you guys.
Steve Harvey.
Steve Harvey.
Oh, you should do that. Is that what you want? Racism? You want to catch the racist?
Who are you kidding? Who the fuck are you kidding?
Everybody wants to catch the racists. What are you gonna do when you catch them?
Brandon, I want Brandon at some point to take this tiny lectern and do Tiny Preacher.
Tiny Preacher.
No. You want
Brandon at Lucha Vavoom does a preacher character. What's it called? Is
Father Brown.
Father Brown. It's pretty goddamn funny. Go to Lucha Vavoom.
This is my podium. I brought it over here.
I wouldn't take that podium from you. I would leave it to you. Because as you see, I've got a table, brother.
Oh, you fell asleep.
White wedding.
Wow, that's your Billy Idol. Look at him. Wow, wow, wow.
How. What Billy Idol song is how?
I don't know, lots of them. Isn't that his thing?
Okay, name.
That's like his Shazbot.
Like what, from what?
I don't know.
White wedding, dance with my soul.
I thought his thing was that, wow! Doesn't he growl and shit?
Yeah.
There's 17 of them in one of his songs. Black nerd.
Brandon's working on his spin-off podcasts. So come back to the Doomsday Temple channel. What's this place called? The fucking Dynasty. Fucking.
Dynasty
Never. Why
typewriter.
is it called
Doomsday Temple Challenge.
Doomsday Temple Town?
Doomsday Temple Challenge.
At the Rita
What's going
Hayworth.
on? I don't even know what's going on.
Brandon's launching his new spin-off podcast called Black Nerd.
Yeah. First episode is all about Black Adam Ant fans.
I gotta hear that
And then
one.
Black Dat fans.
Black what fans?
Dat fan.
Dat fan.
He's a comedian.
Oh.
He ain't no joke.
Dear Energy.
It seems like minutes since you were
I'm
here.
gonna be honest. I came to watch tonight. I got so baked.
Yeah, but there's
I'm
no
sitting back there. I got a piece of pizza.
Yeah.
Right?
No, we saw you come
I'm
from
sweating
backstage.
balls right now because I'm so high, and I feel as though I've taken the energy in another direction.
no,
It's good.
But
It's
I'm
good.
fucking good with it.
Did you see? Did you see? Did you see? In
You
the,
guys started making black jokes. I had to run on
Jeff
stage.
left.
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Jeff is viciously anti-pot.
Shit.
Let's. Hey, everybody! Everybody, hide. He'll come back and go. And then we'll all come out and kick him. Oh shit!
Jeff has a pizza.
Jeff brought Brandon a pizza.
Thank you.
You're gonna eat all your pizza now. That's good. I'd
God
like
bless
some
you.
cereal.
All right, well, so, look, I mean, I'm the straight man of my own show, so. Do you want me to do the therapist?
Yes.
My lords to the.
Billy Idol.
Therapist, dance therapist, dance therapist. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, 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 ow.
We are Devo.
Dan.
He's
Dan,
cured. He's cured. He went to therapy.
I know
He's
it's
cured.
really frustrating to feel out of control and like everyone's kind of disrespecting the two very small things you're trying to do over the course of 2 hours.
Oh, shit.
But I just want you to know that the longer it takes to do these two little bits, actually, the less we have to do.
I know.
So it's awesome. So, I mean, and don't get me wrong, it's very comedic for you to be begrudging about this, and don't lose that. But what I'm saying is, this is great. This is all great.
Yeah.
Spencer, next week, please wear a black shirt. And
Okay.
and do this. Like the beginning of Zardoz, just kind of, oh yeah, we'll put a little
That
bit
could be
echo on
something.
you.
We have to get it. We can chip in a little bit of our Harmontown money and get a crystal ball on that fucking
Yeah.
table.
I know. I slowly want him to become inside the crystal ball.
What if we got a green screen and I just wear an all green suit, and so like I'm just literally a floating head?
Yeah, you wouldn't even have to show up.
Yeah.
What if at the end of 12 episode run here, Spencer was like, I think this is my last episode. I've done everything I want to do. And then he got up, and under the table were 12 dead babies. and then he had broken their necks for 90 minutes each. And each one was a each one had a different zodiac sign.
So you went to therapy, and you're all better now. So.
No. Well, are these mind blowers? Did you blow your therapist's mind, or did you get your mind blown by the therapist?
Mind blown.
Oh, okay. Okay. We want to hear these.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the.
How many do we have? How many? We can count this down. How
This
many?
is just one. This
Oh,
is
it's
the
only one.
latest.
We can still count it down.
And now the top one mind blower from Dan's therapist. Starting at number 1.
The concept of want versus willing. So,
Yeah.
So her example was, well, I want world peace. I'm willing to be nice to dickheads today. You know, like you can have an internal dialogue, like what are you willing to do? It's kind of blown my mind. Like I've applied it to writing and
Example.
I was packing my stuff for a Palm Springs trip, and I got out of the shower. I looked at my toenails. I was like, well, those could use a trim.
But what were you willing to do?
And then I was like, well, I'll put that off. I'm gonna pack later. I'll pack last minute, and then I'm gonna be like rushing to clip my toenails. And then a voice in my head said, "Are you willing to clip your toenails right now?" And the answer was yes, of course, because it kind of forces a dialogue where you kind of like high road yourself. You're like, "Are you willing to clip your toenails?" What kind of villain says no? No, I'm not willing to clip my toenails. Okay, well then we're at an impasse, as the French would say, or as the British would call it, an impasse, or as the Mexicans would call it, a regular standoff.
Can I ask a question?
I am only upset with that joke that I didn't think of it first.
I have a question. What is this internal voice? Is it your voice or is it somebody
George
else?
Carlin.
George Carlin.
That's great. How'd you get that? I've been
Yeah.
trying.
Is
That's
it like
amazing.
waves?
Oh, you don't have to pay for it. It's
Oh, okay.
What, Dan?
it's a common creative license. What do you call it?
Creative Commons license.
Dan, what if your internal voice sounded a little bit like Billy Idol? What would that sound like?
Well, are you willing to clip your toenails? Oh, hi, ha, ha, ha. With a scream and a shout, and you clip your toenails with the blood of the altar. Hawaii, ha, ya, ha, hi, wa, ha. Wow.
I always forget he's Hawaiian.
I think that's cool. I mean, I know you like. I always feel like my internal monologue is like, oh, I want to do this and this and this, and then I come up with a bunch of excuses. But it's like you can say you want all sorts of things that you're never going to put forth any effort for, but then you convince yourself that you are kind of, but there's good reasons. But being able to differentiate that is like it's an important distinction.
Yeah, because it slows down time. Like,
Right.
It's funny how procrastination moves at the speed of light. Like you, in one fell swoop, will get an entire day's work worth non-working done at the very top of the day by simply going, what do I want to write a perfect script?
Right.
Well, that's not going to fucking happen today. So nothing's going to happen today.
Yeah.
So instead, it's like, what are you willing to do? Write 10 pages or write, like my thing is, I'm willing to write for 4 hours if it's easy. Like I'm willing to not stop typing.
Yeah.
And my therapist is like, slow down, Charlie. I'm like, whoa, like racist. And like she was in Nam and she's always, no, she's like, and I'm like, no, you don't get it. Like if I just fucking thought I could just type, you know, just spit in it, then, but it's like you're trying to adapt Vonnegut and it's like, oh, it's got to be good or something. And it's like, then nothing's going to get done. But what am I willing to do? I'm willing to do a bad job adapting Vonnegut for 4 hours. And then I'm like, by the way, none of this is applying to the Vonnegut thing. I'm totally tanking it, eating, shitting the bed and about to get fired.
Oh
It's
yeah,
awful.
that's right.
Yeah.
When is it due by? Or like a week ago or like
Yeah,
tomorrow?
yeah. When's it due?
It was due like in 1997.
Oh,
That's what are you gonna do with that answer, Jeff?
Huh?
What are you gonna?
Sorry.
What is that gonna do for you?
How do you spell TMZ?
Are you texting Dan's agent?
No. Church just texted me and she goes, they just found Melania 2 hours ago.
No, they found
Thank
her.
God. Oh my God.
Melania's
Can we
resurfaced.
release the confetti?
I understand what you're talking about, Dan, because I for a while was. This is all I wanted, for us to be on the same page.
The
Fine.
teacher
You're
has
like my
become
drop-
the
drop dead
student.
Fred.
Can we get somebody from the stage tech department to spike with tape where all of these tables are, so this never changes? I want mini podium and a little pizza table.
I really do like this. It's fun. I like this stage arrangement.